This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk outside the Unidome on a beautiful day with Director of Athletics David Harris. And diversity and inclusion, a big focus for UNI Athletics across the board, multiple sports. Some specific things being done this fall, David.
Certainly, it's part of who we are as a department. And if you looked at our strategic plan, Panthers Rising, you see that diversity and inclusion is one of our core values and one of the areas that we've chosen to measure ourselves. And so we've been doing a number of things for a period of time, but just recently we introduced a diversity and inclusion site so that we can have all of our information in one location so we know how to capture it, but also so that we can be held accountable for our actions. If you want to see what we're doing in the area of diversity and inclusion, you can go to that site and be able to see the latest updates, activities from our student athletes and from our department. We recently just had the Unity Walk, which is one of the things that was started by our student athletes with our Student Athlete Advisory Committee and our multicultural student athlete leadership team. They felt it was important to be able to come together as a student athlete population, to bring the community together, to be able to have something that showed that we are together as a student athlete population, as a campus population, and really as a Cedar Valley community. So that's why it was open to everyone to be able to have that event. But from that event to the 21-day challenge, to having the Dome available as a voting location, to having listening sessions with our student athletes. We're having a speaker come in and talk about diversity and inclusion issues. We're doing a book read, a diversity book read this semester. So we have a lot of things that are going to be happening this year, and really just proud of our student athletes and our coaches, the way that they've engaged and the way that they understand that this is a critical part, not just of the department, but of the entire university and our vision for what we want to be as a campus.
The Missouri Valley Conference, it has been announced. Doug Elgin, who's been the commissioner for 30 plus years, will be retiring at the end of this year. The leadership he has done for the MVC has been great.
Doug has been great to work with. He's provided strong leadership to the Valley throughout its entire existence. So when you're in a spot where you basically have a conference that's had one commissioner, then that tells you the role that Doug has really played in helping us get to the point that we are now. So for us, we certainly congratulate Doug on his retirement, but we're going to miss him. He's been an integral part of everything that the Valley has been able to do throughout its history, providing leadership in a number of ways. And we look forward to having new leadership at some point, but we will certainly miss Doug and what he was able to do for our conference.
Here now is a story on a leader within the UNI Athletics department, Beth Disher West, who was a star volleyball player back in the day for the Panthers.